Here we were right in the middle of our duck coop build, our garden renovation, and I couldn't do a thing. I usually don't talk about issues like mental health or depression. The only time I've had to deal with it before was right after our first daughter was born. I was deep in postpartum depression, and I had completely tuned out of my marriage and responsibilities at home, with the exception of raising our daughter. We were struggling financially and had to move into my mother-in-law's basement. And it just seemed like everything was caving in on me mentally. It put a strain on our marriage, and here we were, just 5 years in. I honestly don't think that if it wasn't for Matt's patience and compassion, that our marriage would have survived. About 4 weeks ago, I noticed a mental shift, or at least the signs of it. It scared me because I haven't had those thoughts in a while, and they were very familiar. About 4 weeks ago, I hurt my knee. Here we were right in the middle of our duck coop build, our garden renovation, and I couldn't do a thing. I felt helpless. Matt and our youngest daughter, Carmen, stepped up and started helping with chores and around the house to give me time to rest and recover. And initially we thought that it would just be a week of that and the swelling would go down and I'd be right back at it. But my knee had other plans. For about 3 weeks, it literally hurt to sleep, to sit, to stand and put too much weight on it. And it just got really frustrating. The worst part is that it was starting to affect me mentally. I lost motivation. I lost interest. I found myself comfortable with just zoning out on TV and useless YouTube videos, using that as a distraction from just wanting to go to bed and go to sleep. After about 3 weeks, I found myself sitting in the doctor's office, talking to him and just trying to figure out what was going on and how we were going to move forward. The x-rays looked normal and he seemed really encouraged about that, at least that there was no serious damage, aside from the years of wear and tear from playing competitive sports. But his positivity gave me hope. Something that I was missing for a good 3 weeks. Or maybe it was the cortisone shot, or maybe a combination of the two. But I remember leaving that appointment feeling encouraged, and I slowly started to notice that motivation creeping back in. So I took it easy for a couple more days. Right now, I feel fully rested and feel confident in being able to resume my normal chores here on the homestead, in addition to building things without the fear of hurting myself. And that's super encouraging. Having gone through these things in the past and having someone like Matt in my life to be a support system and to be someone I can lean on is truly a blessing. I'm sharing this with you because if you're in a similar situation, that you're not alone. Let's face it, life is hard, and hard things are hard, and we need our support system, whatever that looks like for you, to help us when it does get hard.